Looking at the title of chapter headings, scanning the table of content, and reviewing in any picture, tables, figures, or graph. Other ways to predict content include reading the blurb on the cover, the introductory paragraph, or the short excerpt from the text. The information gleaned from this activity may reveal much about the content and make reading easier and meaning more accessible, especially if the information awakes a student's own background knowledge or experience with the subject matters. Even if the predictions are wrong, the readers will be curious and want to start reading to check his or her prediction. In the third part, which is an intriguing sentence or passage, as a during reading activity, students had to write down part of the text that contained an intriguing idea or puzzling situation, whether it was a sentence or a longer passage, and then interpreted the idea or situation by reading extended comment. The in the inferential or critical question part, when students had question about something in the story, they had to write them down with possible answer or solution. Later, they could see whether the author or writer gave the same answer or solution. Students learn to ask the first question, including inferential question that entail analyzing fact and reading between the lines to make logical supposition regarding subtle meaning or the true point of view of a character, and critical question that evaluation that readers make based on their values argument the author makes are valid, whether the reader is biased or objective in about the story and what I like about the story. Finally, in the summary, students had to write a 3 to 5 sentence summary of the reading material. The reading journal of each student was safe to drop a free software tool that allow anyone to synchronize files across home and office computer, smartphone, and tablets. A reading journal was created on Dropbox where each student saved his or her reading journal. Brief explanation of the reading curriculum. TOEFL ITP test has been used by our department to measure the classroom achievement of our students. Moreover, the overall score are utilized to group students into high, average, and low group for our course. The test is conducted in April, July, and January for first year students, and only twice for second years. That is in April and July, while TOEFL in Japan or in many other countries. People associate TOEFL to studying in the university in the US. However, the purpose of TOEFL goes beyond admission in the English language learning program in the US. TOEFL test measure student ability to use and understand English at the university level, and it evaluates how well a student combines his or her listening, reading, speaking, and writing skill to perform academic tasks. We believe that if our student can successfully accomplish the academic tasks, they can also successfully function in the real world where English is used. Extensive reading, especially the use of the reading journal is included in the reading curriculum of our department with the main goals of improving the TOEFL reading score of our students. Purpose of the study. This is a preliminary study which aimed to investigate EFL student opinion of the benefit of the reading journal. It was limited only to finding our student opinion on heart or not the reading journal could and how it could motivate students to read, enable them to understand the main idea and important detail of the reading material, and enable them to think critical. It was assumed that if all of these were achieved, students would be able to get better score